Hello and welcome to Lincoln Pius, the 10th High School, here on 21 Sports broadcast of another high school basketball game tonight. It's a Class B matchup between the Pius Thunderbolts and the Elkhorn Antlers. Hi everybody, I'm Cole Stukenholtz, and tonight Elkhorn at 7-3 will be taking on 5-4 Lincoln Pius. Pius has been up and down this season, a big win earlier against two-time Class B defending state champs Omaha Skutt. We've also had some losses that maybe should have gone the other way. Elkhorn will be a tough test for them. Very up and down, fast break oriented. Post players very solid as well. And for Pius, going to have to rely on those seniors. 3 of them starting and then a couple more off the bench. Should be a good one here at Lincoln Pius, the 10th High School. We'll have the opening tip right after this here on 21 Sports. Welcome back into Lincoln Pius, the 10th High School. Cole Stukenholtz here with you on 21 Sports. A Class B matchup tonight between the Elkhorn Antlers at 7-3 this season and the Pius Thunderbolts at 5-4. Should be a good one. As the starting lineups get introduced, we'll go ahead and go through them here as well. First, for Elkhorn, number 10, Weston Fox, a 5'9" sophomore. Number 20, Dan Spittler. He's best shooter on the team, 6'2" senior. Number 22, Josh Raymond, also 6'2" senior. Number 32, Devin Walsh, 6'6" senior. And number 42, Josh Lynch, 6'8" senior. Lynch and Walsh, some big size in the middle. Spittler, Raymond, and Fox love getting out and running that fast break. On the Pius side, number 10, Joe Plescott, 5'11" senior. Stuart Shuka, 6'2" sophomore. Number 22, Jack Burt, a 6' sophomore. Number 32, Brandon Schlottman, a 6'2" senior. And number 52, Casey Highland, 6'6" senior. Highland and Lynch to jump it up. And the tip controlled early by Elkhorn. There's Weston Fox getting it early. Pius starting off on defense, and a tip pass out of bounds. Lynch couldn't handle it, and Pius will get an early possession here. Inbound in, skip pass up to Burt. Fake the 3 there, and back to Burke up top. There's Shuka. Over to Schlottman. Back to Shuka. Inside, looking for some post help, and they get it. Casey Highland. Nice move inside to get open, and he puts it in for the first 2 points of the game. Elkhorn kick out. Now up from the free throw line. The left-handed shot doesn't go for Josh Lynch. Rebound to Pius. Like up top, looking on the baseline underneath the hoop, but can't handle the pass. That's Shuka, who squirted through open, but pass a little too tall for Shuka, and it goes back to Elkhorn. Over to the right corner, 3 up, no good, and the rebound again to Pius. Elkhorn's had some trouble offensively so far. Shuka slips and falls, and here's Spittler on the way, and it's going the other way. Spittler came up with the steal, but a carry, and it goes back to Pius. Inbound to Plescott. Fox defending. Little give and go. Plescott under the lane, and he scores. This little give and go game, Plescott goes down the left side of the lane, and it's 4-0 Pius. 6.5 to go first quarter. There's Josh Raymond looking for Lynch. Lynch collects the pass. Free throw line jumper from Walsh. Rattles around and out, but the rebound pulled down by Raymond. Second chance opportunity for the Antlers. Kick out, here's a 3 from Fox, no good. And Lynch battling underneath with Schlottman. Last touched by Schlottman, and he'll stay here with Elkhorn. So far, Elkhorn 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 4 actually from the field. 1 offensive rebound. Inside, and almost a dunk from Devin Walsh. Fingers right around the edge of the rim, and Elkhorn's finally on the board. Westcotch, defended by Fox. Looking inside for Highland, but a little too far. That pass goes off of Lynch's head. That'll happen when you're 6'8", and a travel, or a double dribble by Fox. Elkhorn really out of sorts, and here's a couple substitutions. Coming in is Jake Malone and Jake Ritzdorf. Looking inside and can't handle the pass, and Lynch comes away with the steal. Passes off to the point guard, Weston Fox. Back up top, here's Raymond. Now again over to Fox. They're looking to try to get Lynch inside, but Pius collapsing down anytime Lynch looks like he might come open. A nice block. And now here comes Pius on the fast break. Just up and under. What a play by Jack Burt. How did he get that off the glass? 6-2 Pius. Penetration and a foul called against the Thunderbolts. That was Jake Maloney into the game. Schlotman called for the foul. First foul for either side. Heading to the bench is Josh Raymond for Elkhorn. Coming back in is Spittler. Spittler on the right wing. Tipped away. Pius can't capitalize though as Maloney hits the floor and gets the pass back. Fox off, no good. Maloney cleaning the glass, no good. Elkhorn can't buy a bucket. They're only made one shot out of about 8. And Pius back on offense. Westcotch getting free. Now over into the corner and a travel called. Shuka. One too many steps before deciding to dribble that one. And Elkhorn to inbound. About halfway through this first quarter so far, the story has been Elkhorn's inability to score. A lot of credit goes to the Pius defense, collapsing down inside, keeping their post players from really getting going, especially the 6'8" Josh Lynch, number 42. There's Fox. Jumper from about 15 feet is good. 6-4 now. Looking inside, here's Burt on the left baseline. He's fouled. Jake Ritzdorf right underneath the basket. Nice ball movement by Pius to find the open man. It was Burt about 8 or 10 feet away on the left baseline. Drove into the hoop and got fouled. First team foul on Elkhorn, and here's Burt's first free throw attempt. Rattles it home. Burt now with 3 points on the night. And Lynch will take a seat as Devin Walsh comes back in for the Antlers. Burt with number 2, nothing but net. He's got 4 points, and it's 8-4 Pius. Elkhorn still looking to work it in underneath. Now a 3 up. And off the front of the rim, no good from Josh Raymond. And the rebound pulled down by Shuka. Here's Schlotman. Referee deciding whether or not it went off of Elkhorn. Josh Raymond says, I didn't touch it. The referees say he did, and it'll stay right here with Pius. And a timeout called here by Elkhorn head coach Alex Baugh. 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this here on 21 Sports. 8-4 in the early going here, 3:20 to go, first quarter at Lincoln Pius X High School. Pius with an 8-4 lead on Elkhorn. Cole Stukenholtz here with you on 21 Sports for this Class B matchup tonight. Pius to inbound after the timeout. And throwing it in, Stuart Shuka. Finds Pleskotch open in the corner. The 3 goes in and out, no good. And Elkhorn with the rebound and a foul back in the corner on the baseline by Casey Highland. Maloney's been pretty effective, number 50 for Elkhorn. Been pretty effective at cleaning up the trash, getting a lot of loose balls, getting rebounds. Not a starter for this team, but he's come in and played some pretty good minutes for the Antlers. First foul on Highland, second team foul for Pius. Up top for Elkhorn. Long range 2 for Elkhorn goes down. Dan Spittler, his first points of the game, and one of the guys Ray Faricki was really worried about, the Pius head coach. Spittler, the best shooter on this Elkhorn team. You don't want to let him get going. Schlotman working on their left wing against Maloney. Back out to Pleskach. Little screen and roll from Billy Vogel. Shot up, no good, right off the front of the rim. And here comes Elkhorn. Onto the right wing, trying to dribble through. Nice defense from Jack Burt, getting his hand in the passing lane. Screwing up the dribble, and that is a charge. Nice work underneath by Jack Burt. Actually, that's Schlotman. Right on the left corner of the lane, Schlotman takes the charge. Second team foul on Elkhorn, and again they run in Josh Lynch. Maloney with the foul, and he will take a seat. New into the game for Pius, Alex Kurtenbach, number 14. Kurtenbach, a senior, hit a three-pointer with 14 seconds left in their win against Scott earlier this year, 56-55. Here's Kurtenbach in the left corner. Now into the lane. Here's a three. Air ball, and the rebound pulled down by Devin Walsh. 3-on-1 break, but a travel call before the jam by Lynch. Tough break for the Antlers. That was Dan Spittler. Too many steps before passing it off to the big man. So a break for Pius. Over to Taylor Knust, also new into the game. Now Vogel back up top to Kurtenbach. And we're going back the other way after that. Billy Vogel called for the foul. Inbounding this one is Lynch. Elkhorn trying to get back into the lead here. Actually get their first lead of the game. That alley-oop goes begging. Just over a minute left here in the first quarter. Pius still with a 2-point advantage. Here's a three from Schlotman. Front of the rim, no good, but Vogel gets the offensive board. Looks to go inside, but again passes it out to Kurtenbach. Kurtenbach passes it over to the wing, swinging inside, and a travel called by Billy Vogel as he tried to post up and go inside. And 56 seconds left, Elkhorn inbounds with the offensive ball. Fox brings it up the floor. Vogel steps out, swinging it over to the wing. Pius really defending the post very closely. Giving a little bit on the perimeter, but now the Antlers want to get inside if they can. Shot up from Raymond, no good. Tipped around and rebounded by Pius. Kurtenbach up the floor, pushing the tempo, going all the way to the hole, and he is fouled. Kurtenbach will go to the line for two. Kurtenbach fouled by Weston Fox, the first on him. Number 3 on Elkhorn, Kurtenbach to the line for two. That one in and out. Checking into the game, this is Cole Kennett. He'll replace Jack Burt here for the last 23 seconds of the first quarter. Kurtenbach with free throw number 2. This one's up and good. 9-6. Pius will at least have a tie going into the second quarter, maybe more if Elkhorn misses a shot and then a foul on the rebound. And that one on number 22, Josh Raymond. Raymond's first in this first quarter, the fourth on Elkhorn. And Pius with 12 seconds has the opportunity for the last shot of the first quarter. And we're going back the other way. Looks like Schlottman moved his feet, and you can't do that unless it's after a made basket. So now Elkhorn gets a break, looks to take advantage. Here's Spittler, and he travels with it before the shot.
10 seconds, guys!
So back-to-back missed opportunities on offense for both sides. Now Pius looking to take advantage. Kurtenbach pushing it up the floor. Defended by Fox, 5 seconds. Looking for Kurtenbach again, he loses it in the lane. And with 2.9 seconds, Elkhorn will have its second chance here. Inbounds to Raymond. Raymond with the shot at the buzzer, and no good. At the end of the first quarter, Pius leads Elkhorn 9-6. We'll have the second quarter when we come back here on 21 Sports. Ready for the second quarter here on 21 Sports. I want to thank our sponsors. High school athletics made possible here on 21 by Lincoln Electric System. Use LES and save more. Park it downtown. We've got a space for you. And Lincoln Recycles. Do the right thing, do the recycle thing. 21 Sports, your home for Lincoln High School and Nebraska Wesleyan sports all year long. Pius with a 9-6 lead after quarter number one. Looking to start off the second quarter as well as they did the first. Kurtenbach up top with it. Over to Kennett. Kennett swings it underneath for Knust. Knust up with the shot. Just off the back of the rim, and rebound pulled down by Devin Walsh for Elkhorn. Walsh playing point, looks underneath for Lynch, and Lynch is blocked but fouled from behind by Brandon Schlottman. It's one of the first opportunities Lynch has really had. Pius has done a really good job containing the 6'8" center for Elkhorn. Now the lefty at the line, looking for two shots. First one in and out. These are the first free throws for Elkhorn on the night. Lynch's second one is good. And the big man is on the board, 9-7 now. Pius to inbound. This is Knust.
Play the ball, guys.
Into Kurtenbach, now up the floor. Here is Cole Kennett. Almost an entirely different lineup than the starting five that Pius went with. The only starter on the floor right now is number 52, Casey Highland. Highland now with it, defended inside, and he gets it back out. Here's a three, no good, off the front from Kurtenbach, and Lynch pulls down the board. Now Elkhorn looking to throw up a three, no good. Lynch with a rebound, and he's fouled again. This one going to go against number 52, Casey Highland, his second. Number 5 on Pius, and Lynch 1 for 2 on his last trip. Here he is again with two shots. And this is the first. And checking in for Pius, Stuart Shuka. Shuka in for Highland with two fouls. Lynch's second free throw. That one no good. And the rebound controlled by Knust and Pius. Thunderbolts still with that 2-point lead. 1 minute gone, second quarter. Good perimeter defense right there from Raymond. Now they look inside, does Pius. Long range shot, that one's good. That's a 2. Nice shot by Knost. Now a three from Fox, just off to the left. A nice rebound underneath, can't get the follow to go. Again with a chance, and Lynch can't make the shot, but he was fouled once again. Third time he's drawn a foul here in this second quarter. They've really been emphasizing that here in quarter number 2. Timeout for Elkhorn. Full timeout, 6:20 to go in the first half. It's 11-7, Pius leading Elkhorn here on 21 Sports. 21 Sports proudly presenting high school athletics. Cole Stukenholtz here with you at Lincoln Pius X High School. And in addition to rebroadcasting on 21, you can check out this game 24 hours a day on Nebraska On Demand, channel 101 on all Time Warner cable systems. That's Nebraska On Demand, or also we're streamed live on the internet, 21tv.lincoln.ne.gov. Pius with an 11-7 lead, 6:20 to go here in the second quarter. And free throws again for the big man for Elkhorn, Josh Lynch. Just 1 for 4, all of them coming here in the second quarter. That one up and good. That one well short, but the rebound pulled down by Elkhorn. And just missing the follow is Jake Ritzdorf, but in the act of shooting, he will go to the line for 2.
That's his first 7 foul.
Number 7 on Pius. Ritzdorf knocks it down.
Shooting 1.
So slowly but surely, the Antlers cutting into this lead. Ritzdorf 2 for 2. And it's a 1-point game, 11-10, the closest since the start of the game. Kurtenbach over to Kennett, back to Kurtenbach, and now over to Pleskach. Kurtenbach had it stripped, and he'll stay here with Pius. Little jump step got him in the lane, but then he looked up, and in front of him was 6'8" Josh Lynch. Pass out to Vogel. Kurtenbach now inside. Into the corner. Here's a three. It's good. Cole Kennett with a three. It's the first long-range make by either side. And it's a 4-point advantage for Pius.
Help!
Raymond thought about a three, decided against it. Fox now up top. Walsh over to Ritzdorf. And Walsh driving in, and he's fouled. Schlottman couldn't get set on the baseline. Actually, that's Taylor Knost.
That's his second 18 foul.
So a 1-and-1 for Devin Walsh.
Devin Walsh shooting 1-1.
Elkhorn 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Walsh gets the first one to fall and earns his bonus. Elkhorn 5-4 on the year. Or excuse me, Elkhorn 7-3. Wins at Gross, at Plattsmouth, at Fremont, and at Scott. So both of these teams have taken down last year's Class B champs. Elkhorn also home wins against Blair, Crete, and Omaha Northwest, as this one will stay with Pius. Elkhorn's 3 losses to Gretna, then at Norris, and also one to Hastings St. Cecilia, undefeated in Class C1. Pius underneath, but the shot partially blocked, I believe, from Devin Walsh. And here comes Elkhorn. That one no good on the fast break, and here comes Pius. Pius underneath, and there's Pleskotch with the shot. 4 points now for Pleskotch, his second make. And Pius gets the lead back up to 4. Lynch flying through the lane, never got control of his body, and he traveled. Pius breaks the press. Here's Kurtenbach. Kurtenbach by everybody, but can't get it to go. And Lynch with the board, and then Kurtenbach fouls Lynch after the rebound.
13, Alex Kurtenbach. That's his first 19 foul.
Foul number 9 on Pius. That means Lynch again will be shooting free throws. And next foul, they'll be shooting 2 free throws every time. Lynch 2 points on the night, 2 for 6 from the free throw line. First one is good though, Lynch making them when it counts, the front end of a 1-and-1. Second shot, also good. 4 points now for the big man. Looking for the fast break, and Pleskotch couldn't handle the pass. Back over to Elkhorn, down just 2, a chance to get their first tie, so 0-0. Four and a half left here in the first half. Skip pass over into the corner. Lynch, the left-handed shot, no good. Lynch has no points from the floor, all of his points coming at the free throw line. Kurtenbach again trying to drive in, and he draws the foul this time.
Foul on 32, Lynch. That's his first.
Josh Lynch called for the foul, number 5 on Elkhorn. And that one slapped down and out of bounds by Lynch. Checking into the game here for Elkhorn, Trevor Roach. It's over to Maloney. It's actually Kramer, and Kramer hits the 3. Zach Kramer, player from the JV team, wearing number 34 here for varsity, and Kramer getting the 3 and giving Elkhorn their first lead of the ball game. Can't handle that pass in the lane, and Elkhorn again with the possession. Looking for Fox, there he is. Elkhorn playing with their first lead of the game. Spittler passes it off. Fox trying to drive, getting Kramer open, another 3. That one no good. Kurtenbach goes up for the foul, or goes up for the ball, and he is fouled. That one going against Jake Maloney, number 2 on him. Canos heading to the bench, coming back in is Jack Burt for Pius. Three minutes to go, first half. The Antlers lead the Thunderbolts by 1. Out on the wing, all alone underneath. How did he get that one to go? Cole Kennett. A blind backwards layup from the right side. And a blocking foul before the shot. Won't matter if it was in the act of shooting or not. It's the 10th team foul on Pius. He'll be shooting 2 either way. That one on Burt. And heading to the line for 2 is Dan Spittler. First foul on Burt. Spittler only 2 points, and he misses that one short and left. Spittler hits the second. Gives him 3 points on the night, and it's tied at 18. Ran out of dribble. Burt passes it off to Kurtenbach. Now back to Burt, left wing. That left-handed dribble, shot up and over, just misses. And now Kramer back up in front. Back to Kramer. Deep three. Off the front of the rim. And a foul over the top. That's on Devin Walsh, and he knows it, raising his hand. Foul number 7 on Elkhorn, and now Pius will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Billy Vogel, 6'4" junior for Lincoln Pius. Has not scored tonight. Chance for 2 here at the line. First shot, he banks it in. Usually have to call that, but it counts here. After watching our game on 21, give us a call, tell us what you think. Our feedback line is 441-6688. You can also email us at 21tv@lincoln.ne.gov. Vogel hits both. It's a 20-18 lead for Pius. Walsh nowhere to go. He goes up and he hits the shot. Ties it back up for Elkhorn, 20 apiece. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Pleskach gets the screen, puts up a 3, just missed off to the left. Rebound, pulled down by Ritzdorf. Ritzdorf back to Fox. Thought about the 3, now passes to Spittler. Spittler with a step back, he doesn't shoot it though. Walsh, nice block from Vogel. Billy Vogel playing some big minutes here off the bench for the Thunderbolts. Just hit 2 free throws, now gets the block on the other end. Inside, and he's pushed from behind. Devin Walsh picks up another foul. And again, Billy Vogel sent to the line.
That's his second 18 foul.
Another 1-and-1 chance for Vogel here.
The line for the Bolts, Billy Vogel, 1-and-1.
Again, a 1-and-1 opportunity, 18 fouls on Elkhorn. Now 2 for 3. Driving in, nowhere to go, passes it out. Lynch on the right lane.
Travel!
And he did travel.
We got one out there.
A little bit of a late whistle, but it all counts the same. Lynch on the right block. He's a lefty, usually likes to work from that left side, but Pius has done such a good job defending him. He's looking to get any possession inside he can. 1 minute to go now here in the second quarter. Will we head into the break all tied up, or can one team get one more bucket before the half? Between the legs dribble from Cole Kennan. He fumbles it and loses it out of bounds. Tough break for Pius. Now Elkhorn with an opportunity. 50 seconds to go. Lynch behind the 3-point line. Now over to Fox. Ritzdorf thought about it. Now back. Here's Fox for 3. It's good. Weston Fox hits the long-range shot, and it's 23-20, the largest lead of the game for the Antlers. 25 seconds. Burt with the ball, looking for a screen, now looking for a pass. 15 seconds. Sucha. Shuka's fouled right in front of the Elkhorn bench. That one gonna go against Josh Raymond, number 22. Elkhorn bails out Pius. He had nowhere to go, double teamed right on the corner. And instead of losing possession, they go to the free throw line, a chance at 2 points with the clock stopped. 13.6 seconds left here in the first half. crashes into Raymond on the rebound, but they don't call anything. 10 seconds, Fox bringing it up. And a foul, another bailout on the other side. There's Billy Vogel fouling Raymond as he almost went out of bounds as he passed it back in. Raymond caught the ball with nobody around him, almost walked. Instead, dribbled in and gets a 2-shot foul here right before the half. Raymond hits the first. Raymond perfect from the line tonight. He is 3 for 3, all 3 of his points coming from the free throw line. 4 seconds left for Pius after this shot. That one rattles in, and a quick timeout called by Ray Furick. Actually not a timeout called, just a substitution for Elkhorn as Kramer comes back in. 4 seconds, inbounding it is Shuka. Gets it quick to Kurtenbach. Kurtenbach down the floor, shots up in time, it's good! Jack Burt beats the buzzer, and Pius cuts the lead to 2 as we head into the half. Elkhorn 25, Pius 23, back with the second half right after this here on Channel 21 Sports. Ready for the second half. Cole Stukenholtz here with you on 21 Sports. Elkhorn leading Lincoln Pius 25-23. But we had a really exciting end to that first half as Jack Burt hit a 3 right at the buzzer and sent this to a 2-point game. About 30 seconds to go before we start this second half. Looking back at the first half, the leading scorer for Elkhorn, Weston Fox, their point guard, a 2 and a 3. Josh Raymond, 4 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Josh Lynch was 4 for 8 from the free throw line and did not score from the field. On the Pius side, it is Jack Burt leading all scorers with 7 points. He had that 3 at the end of the half and also 2 for 2 from the line and a 2 from the floor as well. Cole Kennett off the bench had a nice first half as well. He had a 3-pointer and a 2 for 5 points in the first half, and Joe Pleskach with 4 hit 2 twos from the floor. Elkhorn 11 of 16 from the first half. Pius 5 for 7. Elkhorn really in that second half, in that second quarter actually, all 16 of their free throws. Chalk a lot of that up to Josh Lynch, the 6'8" center, who really got after it inside after having a quiet first quarter. Third quarter starts out much like the second quarter did, a foul on Pius. And that one goes against Jack Burt, his second of this game. So Elkhorn starting on offense. Double team in the corner, getting it inside to Lynch. Lynch double teamed, he's wide open on the other side. He finds Devin Walsh. Nice work by Lynch, knowing he was defended and looking to find the open man. Walsh 6 points now, had 4 in the first half. Schlottman thought about it, now takes the the free throw line jumper, no good, and Lynch pulls down another board. Elkhorn running, and a travel as he was trying to set up the block. Dan Spittler forgot to dribble before he was ready to put that one up. He was trying to read a little screen underneath from Devin Walsh. Spittler, one of the better shooters on this Elkhorn team, has really been frustrated most of this game. Underneath, Burt goes up, he scores, and he's fouled. Jack Burt with the best game of the day so far, 9 points in this one, and he goes to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. And he hits the free throw. He's now 3 for 3 in the game. And he gives Pius, or cuts the lead down to 1, I should say. Elkhorn with it now, almost throwing it away a couple times. Lynch inside has that one swatted away. Shuka right underneath the hoop, and he denies Lynch the easy shot. Lynch now to inbound it. Casey Highland defending. That shot blocked again by Shuka. Back-to-back blocks. And again, Elkhorn has to inbound. This time it'll be Raymond heading to the baseline. Shot up from Walsh, and he hits it. A little 13-foot jumper on the left baseline. Walsh with 4 points this half, equaling his entire first half total. And again, it's a 3-point lead for Elkhorn. Highland underneath. Nice pass from Schlottman, and Highland scores. Again, a 1-point game, 29-28. Really good offensive sequences on both sides in this game. Especially to start this second half. 6.5 minutes to go. Fox inbounds. Now over onto the wing for Raymond. And foul underneath. That was Pleskach. Pleskach fouling Walsh. Pleskach's first personal foul. Fox gets the inbound. Spittler, the left-handed shot, no good, and Schlottman pulls down the rebound. Schlottman pushing it up the floor. Collects the dribble, now over to Shuka in the corner. Highland underneath. Too close to the rim there. Looked like Burt might have been open underneath the hole. Slapped away and stolen by Schlottman. Pius the other way, 2-on-2. Now the defensive help comes from behind, and that's a travel on Dan Spittler. He got the ball, but he couldn't control it and dribble at the same time, and it goes back to Pius. Thunderbolts trail Elkhorn by 1, 5:48 to go, third quarter. Shot no good. Rebound finally brought down by Lynch, and Lynch is fouled. That foul goes against Schlottman.
Foul 32, Brandon Schlottman, that's his third.
Schlottman's got 3 fouls now. Schlottman hasn't scored in this game. Had a nice assist, though, earlier this half, finding Highland underneath. A pass tipped, but still controlled, and then there's a foul from behind on Jack Burt. That's Burt's third foul. All of a sudden, Pius really looking to get into some foul trouble if they're not careful. Burt and Schlottman, a couple starters, both with 3 apiece. 4 team fouls on Pius. And getting up to come in is Alex Kurtenbach. He'll be checking in for Pius at the next whistle. Lynch over to Fox. Now the 3 for Spittler, that was well short and tipped back in, and Burt collects the rebound. Pleskach tried to go all by himself, and it was stripped away by Raymond. Now he'll push it up. Walsh all the way to the rim, and he scores. Layup off the left side. Look now, but Devin Walsh is really taking over this game. 6 points here in the second half. He's got 10 for the game. Nice tip back in by Casey Highland. Working the offensive glass after the miss. Back and forth second half so far. That one stripped away, and Highland comes away with the steal, passes it right back to Walsh, and now Walsh again with the shot, and everything is going down for Devin Walsh. 8 second half points, he's got 12 in the game, and it's a 3-point game, another 3-point lead for Elkhorn. Highland up top, now over to Burt. Burt back to Highland. Skip past to Schlottman, thought about the 3, got Walsh in the air, and somehow the two-handed scoop layup goes. Pleskach gets the steal. Back to Schlottman. And Schlottman called for the foul, put the shoulder into Lynch, and Lynch got position and flopped and took the charge. That's number 4 on Brandon Schlottman, and he's got to take a seat now. Yeah, and here comes Taylor Canos to take Schlottman's place. Kurtenbach was coming in for Burt, but Schlottman has to sit down too. 4 fouls, that really hurts Lincoln Pius' chances. Elkhorn with the 1-point lead. They've led the whole half. Started off the half with a 2-point advantage, 25-23. Both teams have come out guns blazing out of the locker rooms. Fox thought about it. Passes it off to Maloney. Maloney going to try driving in, and he gets the runner to go. Maloney's first points. Again, a 3-point lead for the Antlers. That one almost lost, but collected, and now Highland dribbles in, now passes it back out, defended by Lynch. Highland again going inside. Stripped by Maloney, and Maloney fouled by Highland. Highland's third. And Pius already with 6 team fouls. Still with 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. Really physical play from the Thunderbolts. Highland now takes a seat. Billy Vogel checking back in for him. Raymond brings it up. Now over to Ritzdorf. Inside for Lynch, working on Vogel. He has to pass it back out. Fox didn't take the three, was open by about 10 feet. Again inside to Lynch. Again he passes it out, and Ritzdorf hits the three. Jake Ritzdorf. First points of the second half. He's got 5 in the game, and Elkhorn opens up their biggest lead of the night, a 6-point advantage. Vogel blocked by Maloney and Lynch. Elkhorn starting to really pour it on. Can't get that runner to go. Lynch working inside. An offensive foul called on Josh Lynch. Otherwise, it would have been a chance for a 3-point play. Alex Boss stating his case to the officials. But Lynch called for the foul. And a timeout called by Ray Foricki. 38-32. Elkhorn with the lead, 2:16 to go in the third quarter. Back with more after this on 21 Sports. Back here at Pius High School, Cole Stukenholtz here with you on 21 Sports. Lincoln Pius the 10th, down just 2 at halftime. And back and forth for the first half of this third quarter, but Elkhorn's really started to pull away, 38-32. Scored 5 unanswered points. Big story has been Devin Walsh, 8 points here in the second half. 4 shots from the field. Pius just trying to keep pace. Inside for Vogel, and Vogel's fouled from behind. Looked to be Weston Fox, the point guard. Fox's second foul. Underneath, this is Kurtenbach. Wide open, he got both the guys in the air, and he scores! Stuart Shuka gets both defenders up and then puts it in. He'll go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shuka's first points of the night. Raymond called for the foul. And Shuka hits the free throw. It's the second 3-point play of the half for Pius. Slapped away after Raymond ran out of room on the baseline. Nice job of defending by Shuka after getting it done on offense. Ritzdorf to inbound. Just 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pius at 5-4 this season. Opened the year with a loss to Waverly. Then beat Crete in overtime, beat Seward at Seward, beat Roncalli by 4. Lost to Council Bluffs and Abraham Lincoln. Lost to Lincoln East by just 6. Then beat Omaha Skutt, last year's champs. Champs the last 2 years, as a matter of fact, by 1 point. And lost at Gretna. And then a big win last Friday night against Lexington by 30 points. Lynch gets free underneath and scores an easy 2, his first points from the field. That one missing from Taylor Knust, and it's back to Elkhorn. Lynch thought about a 3, Instead pulled it back down. Ritzdorf dribbling in. Now Ritzdorf with it on the other side. Looking inside for Lynch. Vogel defending him well. Now Vogel against Lynch. Vogel still doing a job against Lynch. This time he is fouled by Vogel. Lynch goes to the line for 2 shots. Vogel's third foul. Number 7 on Pius. Lynch in the first half, 4 for 8 from the free throw line. And he hit 3 of his last 4, and he hits that one, starting to find his stroke from the charity stripe. Again, a 6-point lead. If he makes this, it'd be the biggest of the night for the Antlers. That one off the front of the rim, but pulling down the rebound is Maloney. 3 from the wing, no good, and Pleskotch got the rebound for a second. Ritzdorf tore it away, but it'll stay with Pius as Ritzdorf was out of bounds. Lynch still shooting 50% from the line, 5 for 10 now. He's got 7 points in the game, does the 6'8" senior. Kurtenbach passes it off. About 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kurtenbach driving baseline, nowhere to go, but they bail him out with a foul. Devin Walsh underneath. Walsh with the foul, his third. Kurtenbach will go to the line for 2 shots. Kurtenbach 1 for 2 in the first half. That was his only point. And he knocks down number 1. Checking in for Elkhorn for the first time tonight, Jeff Oatman, 6'5" junior. Elkhorn's just like all kinds of size, 6'5", 6'6", 6'8". Maloney's 6'4", Ritzdorf 6'3". Pius only has 3 guys over 6'4". Second one is good by Kurtenbach. He's got 3. Now 3 for 4 from the line, and it's 41-37. 20 seconds to go. Maloney almost lost it. Kramer back into the game, number 34 for Elkhorn. Kramer gets it. Now pass it back to Maloney. 10 seconds left, third quarter. Running out of time. Someone's got to put up a shot pretty soon. Maloney gets up something. No good, but a foul right before the buzzer. And it looks like Ritzdorf is going to get a 1-and-1 opportunity here. Clock is stopped. If he misses this, that'll be all for the third quarter, but if he makes it, he'll get a second shot. No good, and that does it for the third quarter. 41-37, Elkhorn on top. Back with the fourth quarter of action from Pius X High School right after this on 21 Sports. Fourth quarter about to begin here at Pius X High School, and this presentation of high school athletics is made possible by our sponsors, Lincoln Electric System. Use LES and save more. Also, park it downtown. We've got a space for you. And Lincoln Recycles. Do the right thing. Do the recycle thing. 21 Sports is your home for Lincoln High School and Nebraska Wesleyan sports all year long. Cole Stukenholtz here with you for this matchup in Class B. Elkhorn against Lincoln Pius X. Elkhorn at 7-3 on the season. Pius at 5-4. Right around the midway point of this season, a very critical game for both schools. And Pius will start on offense down by 4. Passes it off. Here's Pleskotch with a shot from the free throw line. It's good. His first points of the second half. He's got 6 in the game, and it's just a 2-point game now. Elkhorn, the lead cut into just a little bit more. Josh Lynch up top. Now Josh Lynch underneath. And he's fouled on the arm by Knost. his third personal.
That's his third, 19 foul.
And if you're Ray Faricki, you got to really wonder when you think of bringing Brandon Schlotman back into this game. He's got 4 fouls. Also, Jack Burt, he's got 3 fouls. Burt is checking in right now. Coming in for Knost, who just picked up his third. Lynch hits the first of the 1-and-1. So he'll get a second chance here. Now 6 for 11. Make it 6 for 12 from the free throw line tonight. Pleskach, coast to coast. All 4 points for Pius here in the fourth quarter coming from Pleskach. And Elkhorn steps on the baseline. Josh Raymond just too far before he passed it back out. And Pius with an opportunity to take the lead right here. Burt with it. Back to Shuka. And a foul called on Elkhorn. That was Kurtenbach driving to the right. That one goes against Josh Raymond, number 4 on Raymond. And Elkhorn coach Alex Baugh goes to his bench immediately and puts Jake Ritzdorf right back in. Shuka to inbound. Finds Highland up at the top of the circle. Back to Shuka, defended by Walsh. Here's Kurtenbach. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. Long range 3, it's good! Joe Pleskach can't miss in the fourth quarter. He's got 7 in the fourth, 11 for the game. Lynch alone up top. Highland was daring him to shoot it. Now Highland defends him in the post. Double team comes, Bird on the help. Fox passes it off. Here's Spittler, back over to Walsh. Looking in for Lynch, and he's fouled from behind by Casey Highland. Highland's fourth. And that's 10 team fouls on Lincoln Pius. Every foul from here on out, Elkhorn will be shooting 2.
10th team foul. Lynch in the line, shooting 2.
Josh Lynch, 6'8" senior. 8 points on the night. That one missing. He's 6 for 13, just under 50% now. Cutting the lead to 1 if it goes, and it does. Lynch now with 8 points, or 9 points, I should say. That one staying here with Pius, tipped out by Elkhorn. Pleskach, the start of the fourth quarter with the ball. See if he tries to find his own shot again. Kurtenbach. Over to Pleskach. He puts up another one. That one doesn't go. He might be getting greedy. Now Walsh can't collect it, and that's an easy call. It's like he got a little frazzled after he didn't collect the pass initially and forgot to either stop walking or keep dribbling, and Elkhorn turns it back over to Pius. 1 point lead for the Thunderbolts, 6 minutes to go. This would be a huge win for Pius. That one thrown away. Pleskach and Kurtenbach, miscommunication there. The Antlers with possession again. Biggest lead of the game has been 6 for Elkhorn. It was 38-32. Inside for Lynch, and Lynch had the bottom pulled out, it looked like, as Vogel was backing him down. Vogel's fourth now. Foul trouble for Pius looks like this. Highland with 4, Vogel with 4, Schlotman with 4, and then Burt and Knost with 3 apiece. Vogel hits that one, 8 of 15 now from the line. And he hits that one 9 for 16, the second time he's hit 2. 11 points for the big man. And a travel on Pius. Everything's starting to go right all of a sudden for Elkhorn as they have a 1-point lead and they get the ball back. Weston Fox, the point guard, has just 5 points. Over to Spittler. Spittler passes it off to Walsh. Walsh, nice shot. Right on the left block, about a 3-footer up over the top. Walsh, 10 points in the half. Pleskach gets it to fall. Pleskach has 9 here in the half. And a rebound fought for and won by Jack Burt. Burt up to Kurtenbach. Tipped around. Burt gets it. And a timeout called by Pius. Ray Ferricki wants to slow things down just a little bit. When we come back, we'll have the conclusion of our game. 4:48 left. Pius down by 1 to Elkhorn here on 21 Sports. Back here at Lincoln Pius X High School, Cole Stukenholtz here with you. Elkhorn and Lincoln Pius. This one promising to be a very close finish. This game will be rebroadcast on 21 Educational Access. For more information on times throughout the week and upcoming games on 21, you can visit our website at lincoln.ne.gov, keyword 21TV. This is your home for Lincoln High School athletics and Nebraska Wesleyan University sports all year long. Burt in the lane, shot up, no good, but he's fouled and he goes to the line. Jack Burt hit the big 3 right at the end of the half. Pius had 4 seconds to get coast to coast and put up a shot, and he hit it from the left wing to cut the lead to 2 at the break. He's got 3 points in this half, make it 4, and he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 6-foot sophomore for Pius. That one good, he's 5 for 5 from the line. 7 first half points, he's now got 12 in the game. That one swatted away, jump ball. I think that's the first jump ball we've seen all game. Jack Burt ties him up, possession arrow, keeps it right here for Elkhorn. Fox dribbling with it up top. Now Walsh on the wing, looking inside to Lynch. Lynch triple teamed and he travels. Pius has forced him into some travels tonight. He's got a lot of collapsing defense on top of him. He's also shot plenty of free throws. 16 free throw attempts. He's hit 9 of them, and he's got 11 points. Very tall pass pulled down by Vogel. Pleskach trying to drive, shoots it off the side of the backboard. Went a little too far, but he steals it right back. Slows down and lets Elkhorn get back, and more importantly, lets Pius get back offensively. Burt cutting underneath. Now the defense collapses. Goes off the glass, no good. But a foul called. Looks like that one goes against Elkhorn's number 20, Dan Spittler. Spittler's second foul of the game. Burt back to the free throw line where he is perfect on the night. 5 for 5. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Pius with a 1-point lead. If Burt continues what he's done all night from the line, it should be a 3-point lead. After this, a 1-and-1 opportunity for Burt. First one, nothing but net. He's who you want at the line late in the game if you're a Pius fan. Second free throw up and good. 7 for 7 now is Jack Burt. Lynch over to Fox. And Fox carried the ball. Another Elkhorn turnover. Pius's biggest lead of the game is 4. If they score here, it'll push it to 6 or 7, or at 5 or 6. Burt on the wing, finds Pleskach, a 3, air ball. Pleskach has hit 1 3 in this game and started to shoot him up after that. He's got 9 points here in this second half. Lynch inside, nowhere to go, finds someone up top, in and out. How did that not go down for Jake Ritzdorf? Now Pius wants to slow things down. Pleskach, defended by Fox, up at the top circle. Burt. Kurtenbach over on the left wing. Out of Vogel. Looking for the open man. Kurtenbach keeps possession. Now finds Pleskach cutting in, and he scores! Pleskach now with 15 points, and it's a 5-point lead for the Thunderbolts. Walsh can't get it to go. Lynch with the rebound, no. And somebody's foul, looks like Lynch fouled Vogel, going up for another offensive board. Lynch's second foul. He's been very clean defensively. And Vogel to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. He's 2 for 3. He missed the front end of a 1-and-1 in the first half. Vogel misses another, and Lynch pulls down the rebound. Lynch driving in. Nobody's up that high, and the ball tipped back out to Elkhorn. Looking for Lynch inside again. Deep shot for Walsh, no good. Another offensive rebound. Ritzdorf shot, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Pius. Stuart Shuka. It's getting physical underneath the hoop. 2 minutes to go. And a timeout called by Pius. We're going to keep it right here. Lincoln Pius with a 5-point advantage in a really exciting second half here with the Elkhorn Antlers. They were down at 1 point, 38-32, a 6-point deficit, and they've turned it around. They now lead by 5 here in the timeout. Well, in addition to rebroadcasting on 21 Educational Access, you can check this game out 24 hours a day on Nebraska On Demand, channel 101 on all Time Warner cable systems. That's Nebraska On Demand. We're also streamed on the internet at 21tv.lincoln.ne.gov, keyword 21TV. You can check out any game we've done so far this season. Your leaderboard for this game looks a little like this. Joe Pleskach here in the second half has come alive. He had 4 in the first half. He's got 11 here in the second half. 15 for the game. Jack Burt, 7 in the first half, and here in the second half, he's 5 for 5 from the free throw line. 7 more points. He's got 14 for Pius. On the other side for Elkhorn, it's really been Josh Lynch at the free throw line. He's got 9 for 16 from there, 11 total points. Also, Devin Walsh, he's got 10 in the second half, 14 in the game. A steal by Elkhorn, the follow no, but a foul on Pius, and Elkhorn's going to be shooting free throws. Devin Walsh crashed the boards, couldn't get it to go, but 2 shots from the foul line. Casey Highland fouls out of the game, his 5th foul. Highland finishes with 6 points. 6'6" senior has to sit down for the rest of this one. Billy Vogel, now the biggest man on the floor for Pius, 6'4". And Walsh, no good. Walsh has not shot a free throw before now, and he's now 0 for 1. Elkhorn was 11 for 16 in the first half. The only second half free throws they have all been shot by Josh Lynch. Lynch is 5 for 8. So as a team, Elkhorn now 5 for 9. Make that 10 for, well, 10 for 10, or 6 for 10, I should say, in the second half. Walsh hits the second, and it's now a 4-point ball game. Walsh has 15 now in the game.
Go!
Pleskach fakes the pass, and one! What a play! Joe Pleskach has taken over this fourth quarter. 13 fourth quarter points for the 5'11" senior. It was a beautiful play, a 2-on-1 break for Pius. Pleskach faked the pass off to the left and then drove along to the right. He got the layup to go, and he was fouled on the play. Now a 6-point lead for Pius. It's their biggest lead of the night. This will make it 7. It's good. 14 fourth quarter points. 18 in the game for Pleskach. Ritzdorf dribbling in, now back to Lynch. Lynch runs out of room. Has to put up a shot as he was falling away, and Burt pulls down the rebound. Burt passing it off. Now Pleskach up the floor. Defended by Fox. He's fouled, and he will head back to the free throw line. 18 points for Joe Pleskach. 14 of them here in the fourth quarter for Lincoln Pius X. Pleskach's only free throw that last and one opportunity. So he's perfect on the night. That one off the back. The second one misses as well. Leaves the door open just a little bit for the Antlers. If they can scrape together some offense here, they're down by 7. You can start thinking 3. Weston Fox is, and he hits it. Fox had a 3 in the first half, but had not scored here in the second half. He cuts the lead down to 4, 55-51. 1 minute, 1 second remaining here in the game. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors for helping us bring you high school basketball and Nebraska Wesleyan basketball this season. Lincoln Electric System, use LES and save more. Also, Park It Downtown, we've got a space for you. And by Lincoln Recycles, do the right thing, do the recycle thing. 21 Sports is your home for Lincoln High School and Nebraska Wesleyan sports all year long. Schedule of some games coming up here on Channel 21. Next Friday, we'll have Lincoln Pius X, these very same Thunderbolts, taking on Lincoln Christian. And then the Friday after that, Lincoln East and Lincoln Southeast. Also some high school girls action coming up. On the 15th, Lincoln Christian and Syracuse. Then on January 17th, the Pius girls against Crete. And on the 23rd, Lincoln Southeast against Lincoln East. Well, the boys and girls matchup for you right here on 21 Sports. 1 minute, 1 second remaining. It is Pius basketball after the 3-pointer by Weston Fox. Pleskach gets it into Burt. Burt, the best free throw shooter, And there's a foul. Ryan Carlisle new into the game. Carlisle fouls number 20, Stuart Shuka. Shuka is 1 for 1 from the free throw line tonight. Pius has really shot the ball very well from the free throw line here in this second half. Only 3 misses in the second half. And Shuka somehow gets that one to go. Shuka's second opportunity. That one more conventional, nothing but net. And now Elkhorn down 6. It's a couple threes if they can hold Pius scoreless. There's a three-pointer. No good from Spittler. Rebound pulled down by Shuka. Now over into the corner to Burt. That's who you don't want to foul if you're Elkhorn. And a timeout called by Pius. Got cornered there, and we'll take our final timeout as well. 38.5 seconds to go. 57-51. Can Pius hold on? Come back and find out on 21 Sports. Back now for the conclusion of the game. 38.5 seconds to go. Lincoln Pius trailed at 1 point by 6 here in the second half. They've turned that into a 6-point advantage, thanks in large part to Joe Pleskach's fourth quarter. He had 4 points after 3, but then he started to really get hot. 14 points here in the fourth quarter. He hit a 3. He's also got a free throw on a 3-point play that helped give them the lead that they have not relinquished since. And Pius will be inbounding from that same corner that Jack Burt had to call a timeout from. Long outlet pass, and that's a foul on Josh Lynch. Getting up the floor to Brandon Schlottman, back into the game with 4 fouls. Schlottman now gets to go to the free throw line. Schlottman has not scored in this game. Thunderbolts can put this one away. 37.2 seconds remaining. They can put this away at the free throw line. Schlottman no good on number 1. Missed the second as well, and here comes Elkhorn. Still just a 2-possession game with those 2 misses. Driving in and not kicking it out for a 3. That's a critical mistake right there, Dan Spittler. And Pius again going to the free throw line. Again, it's Stuart Shuka with the opportunity. He's 3 for 3, all of them coming here in the second half. That one missing. It's free throw number 17 here in the second half for Pius. That one in and out as well. That's 4 straight misses. Can Elkhorn capitalize? Fox, quick one. A quick drive inside. That's something you can afford to do as long as Pius keeps missing free throws. This will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 16.7 seconds to go. And a 4-point lead. Elkhorn right now has to start looking 3. In the first half, they got a 3 from Zach Kramer, one of the JV players. He's a sophomore. He hit a 3 in the first half. Jake Ritzdorf has his 3 here in the second half. And Weston Fox has 2 threes in this game, one in the first and one in the second half. And if you're Lincoln Pius, you definitely want to get the ball into the hands of Jack Burt if you can. 7 for 7 from the free throw line tonight. Stuart Shuka started 3 for 3, but he missed his last 2. They get this one into Schlottman, and Schlottman is fouled immediately. Schlottman also 0 for 2. He and Shuka have both combined to miss their last 4 free throws. Schlottman still hasn't scored in this game. And he still hasn't made a free throw as he misses number 3. 5 straight misses for Pius. Elkhorn still alive. That one goes down. Schlottman with his first point, and it's a 5-point advantage. And a travel call on Jake Ritzdorf. Great play by Schlottman to stand in his way, and Ritzdorf couldn't do anything but try and walk around him. He couldn't dribble because there was a man right in front. In the hands of Burt, and Burt is hammered. Comes up a little late.